So I've been trying to figure out how to continue this video series because I know I want to do videos, but I've been trying to find the content to do for videos. I know people have told me that if I just literally say the same thing on my podcast and do it in the video form, that's fine. If I write the same thing and then I just say it, that's fine too. But I don't want too much repetition. I don't want to say something on the podcast and then I'll write about it and then I would now do a video on it again. So the podcast, I think the podcast has its own route. The writings too, they have their own routes. Now the videos. I've already settled that okay, I could be doing like vlogs once in a while. So I have some vlog videos already, but I haven't just edited them. So vlogs for sure. But now I was thinking about like the other videos, and I was thinking that maybe I could do videos like this, just like short conversation that I might eventually just turn to a podcast audio. So to have like a podcast audio and then to have a video, but it technically won't be a video podcast per se. So it's me without I can't just I have to write something, of course, to say to you guys. I won't just blabber on. And you might be wondering why I'm holding this. I don't know, just I'm holding it. So I talked about defining what to do and like scaling. And the thing is that when you start to do a lot of stuff, you have to make sure that they don't overlap themselves. So now I code, I do web, I do mobile, I do data science, I'm going to machine learning and blockchain. And I wouldn't like to call myself a motivational speaker. I don't know. It's the stigma on it is weird. Everybody just says motivational speaker, motivational speaker, motivational speaker. I might motivate you. I think the idea is just to inspire you. The idea is to inspire you. Or maybe if you're inspired and motivated, I don't know. But the main idea is to just open your mind to see the world or to see life in a new perspective or just live life in a very good and proper manner. I mean, that's basically the idea of philosophy. So, um, and this is break. This is school break. I don't know how long this break is going to be, but I thought about it and I was like, uh, 4 years ago, not 4 years ago today, but 4 years ago around this time, I decided I wanted to actually like do something important in my life. And here we are, like the next 4 years, and we've come a long way, but there's still a long way to go. So, I was like doing some refocusing. I was talking to myself like, how can I push this speed? How can I be more consistent? People might think that I am consistent already, but I feel that I could be more consistent. So, more podcasts episodes, more writing and more videos primarily because I haven't been releasing videos in a while. And in videos is just it's a lot harder than podcast because no podcast I can record a podcast anywhere. But video you have to have this you have to have this good you have to have this good shot or whatever. I mean most videos now, most of the videos you might see on my channel or most of the videos you might see won't be that crazy. And I already know that I'm not here to do anything crazy. I'm just here for the videos, just to play it as it is, just for the sake of okay, Java, you're doing videos. And for the most part, even though the videos are not the craziest or whatever, it's okay with me. It's fine. So right now, I've been looking at it like life is primarily short, and I talked about it in my last podcast episode because I just released the podcast episode like 2 hours ago. So in my last the one before this one, that was like my 20th birthday podcast episode. And I talked about how life is short. And it has also been playing in my mind. So I'm thinking about for a while, I've been thinking about for a while on the brevity of life. I've actually written about the brevity of life before, but that one was on a different circumstance. So I was like, how can I maximize my output? How can I make sure that I am doing the important work. So right now, I woke up by 7 today. That's like one of the earliest I've ever woken up. Like I've been trying to wake up earlier these days. I didn't know why. But I think for me, I'm more motivated when you. It's more motivating when you wake up in the morning. While the world is still sleeping. I mean, most of the world is still sleeping because by 7 a.m. people are already awake. So, and just getting things done is, I know it's actually a lot better to wake up in the morning actually. So I've been trying to wake up in the morning and I've been trying to maximize my time, by this time I'm doing this, by this time I'm doing that, by this time I'm doing this. And right now I've not even started doing the time blocking again. I'm not even time blocking. It's just based on internal disciplines like, okay, Jabba, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. Like now, this video, I had the idea this morning to record this video. I was like, you know what, I feel like recording something today. And so apparently I was rambling for like 20 minutes and then I realized that um the video was cut off. The video went off like 20 minutes ago. So I mean basically that was good. So I could just summarize it, make things short and all. So uh life is short. I mean that's basically what I said previously. You need to keep the big picture in mind. You need to understand that you have goals to implement. You need to understand that you have things to do. And when you look back at life in the next 5, 6, 7, 10 years, you don't want to be that guy that's like, I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have um created this important stuff. And then the idea of compounding effect, doing things now, even though they might not blow off, even though my video now might not get like, might not even have like 200 or a million views or whatever, in the next 5, 10, 15 years, it's all going to make a lot more sense. And this is the foundation for the next videos. And then if I do this video, because of this video, there will be another 15 videos. So it's just having the idea of compounding effect and nailing that nailing that one first. So I don't know. The video cut off, so I've lost the whole energy for it. So it's a wake up call to just get up and do whatever I need to do. I didn't even know what I wanted to record for this video. I just wrote script like 5, 10 minutes before I started recording it. So, but I knew that I had to do it because if I don't do it now, I won't do it till the next day or the next 2 days, and then that's how it goes. I might do it eventually if I'm that disciplined, but like you know what, I'm disciplined enough to do it now. And then if I finish recording, I'll have some work to do, and then after that maybe I'll edit it in the night, and then I want to see how far I can go with it because I'm trying to move as fast as possible without burning out. Like you have time to do something now and you just do it instead of like waiting about it or like thinking about it, like maybe I should do this, maybe I should not do this, maybe I should not do this. So having the idea now and doing it now. So over the years, I used to be passionate about changing people. I used to be like, I want to change the world. I still want to impact people, though. Let me not say I don't want to impact people. I want to change the world. But at some point, I started to become very realistic. And then I realized that you cannot change people unless they want to change themselves. So right now, I've been on this kind of, I won't say like a dash yeah, but I was in this kind of, or I'm in this kind of observation phase where if I'm telling you something and you don't do it, that's on you, bro. Like if I tell you that okay, this is the way to go, this is how far you should go with this is how far you should go with that, you don't do it, that's on you, bro. It's like it's just basically on you. And at the end of the day, what I realize is that we're all going to account for ourselves, and I'll get to that part in the end. But I also wrote the idea of too much sleep. I think I was supposed to write about this. I don't know if I've written about it. I actually don't even know if I've written about it. But I used to feel like okay, I think I talked about it in um the unfiltered conversations. The last one that was something about are you unique, structuring your work, whatever. The idea that you feel like you need enough sleep. So back when I recorded that episode, the episode I was like I came to a realization that anytime I'm feeling so sleepy, I'm like, you know what, sleep is going to feel good right now. Let me sleep. Then I wake up and then I do some work and then I whatever. At the end of the day, I always feel sleep is needed. I'm always feeling like I need to sleep. I'm always feeling like sleep is the best option. And when you think about it, you're like, you will never get enough sleep ever. You never be that guy that you wake up and like, oh, I'm well rested. You're always tired when you wake up. Most people are always tired when they wake up too. And you always need sleep at the end of the day. So it's just like there was this podcast I was listening to by Alex Homozy. He was saying something about that. I won't paraphrase exactly how he said it, but I'll just say like the way his train of thought went. It was like most people sleep and feel like they never need to sleep again. Most people think that they just need to find the you just eat the biggest meal and they will never have to eat again. Like get this huge amount of money and you never have to make money again and stuff like that. And for the most part, you're still going to have to do it. You never think that, oh my god, like just imagine you're so hungry, you pack a bowl of food in front of you and you eat there like I'm satisfied. But tomorrow you're always going to need another bowl of food. So like there's never any point in time where you feel like okay, this is it. So when you understand that kind of idea, you kind of you approach certain situations with that knowledge that if I do this thing now, I will still need to do it again. If you're about to make that bad decision, like okay, oh, should I spend this money on pizza or should I buy a podcast mic? You're like, I can buy this podcast mic and record 100 episodes with this, but this pizza, I will eat this pizza and I will still need to eat pizza again at some point in time. But I'll never need to have a podcast mic unless maybe I want to make it better or something. So there's some kind of decisions that you need to think about when you're those are the kind of ideas you need to have when you're taking those kind of decisions. So that's something that I wanted to put inside. I don't know why. So I mean that's basically it. And it's just like what I was heading to in the beginning was the reason why I wasn't really following up with people anymore because everybody knows what they are doing basically to a reasonable extent. You know what you're doing with your life or your time or whatever. And at the end of the day, when all is said and done, when all my podcasts and all my videos and everything, or maybe on my deathbed, I am going to account to myself. I'm going to be like Joba. Over the years, you didn't give up. You were persistent. You had an idea. You had ideas. You executed them. You got the job done. You impacted people, and you're proud of yourself. And I can sleep like a happy man and die like a happy man, wherever, however I die. But at the end of the day, it's always going to be you and you. You're always going to be the person that you're always going to sleep yourself in the night. And you know what you tell yourself. You're the one that knows that okay, you didn't go hard, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. So the battle is with you. I don't need to fight the battle with you. I don't need to be like, bro, you need to go hard today. You need to go hard for yourself today. You need to go hard for yourself. Next year, you need to go hard for yourself tomorrow. Because when it's all said and done, you are the one that's going to reap the benefits, not me. Me? No. Because you listen to my podcast episode and you made $1 million, you're not going to give me half of the money. You're not, of course. I'm not asking for it. So it's more of like an accountability to yourself. You owe yourself this much to be good. You owe yourself this much to be important in life, to do important things and get somewhere. So that's it. That's basically a random video. I'll see you in another one. Nah, nah, I don't like that ending. I'll see you in another one. I don't have an ending. Why? I think that should be the ending.